If your offer is not selling very well and you're noticing that you kind of avoiding a little bit selling it, like you're not talking about it as much as you know you kind of should, and you're not mentioning it in your posts as much, or maybe you're not mentioning it in your videos, maybe you don't have a call to action about it on your posts, like you're having this weird emotional reaction to promoting your offer. The clue here is you either don't fully feel aligned with your offer energetically, or you don't fully own the value of it. Either one of those components is absolutely required for anything to be sold. So as a Wealthenergetics coach that does business and marketing coaching essentially for spiritual entrepreneurs, I've been doing this for a long time, and I can tell you that anytime somebody gives me this perfect offer, like, hey, I have this and I don't know why it's not selling, and we start looking at what is in the way, most of the time it's those two things. Either they're not actually aligned with the offer, or they don't own the value of it. So that's what I'm telling you here today, for whoever needs to hear it, to really, really get this. And ask yourself, if you're having a difficulty with promoting and selling your offer, which one of those two is not quite sitting well? Is it that you're not fully aligned with it? You're not fully behind it? Like maybe it's something you're selling that you think you should. Maybe it's something that you used to do and kind of outgrown, and now you're annoyed about it. Maybe the type of clients that this offer is created for are lower level client, and you progressed, so now you want a different level client that wouldn't be interested in this specific offer, but you're still selling it because, well, that's the thing you have, you know. So look for what is your offer consists of, like what is it you're selling, and is it actually what you want to be doing? You know, a lot of times it's a small adjustments. Like what I see with my clients, most of the time we don't have to discard the whole thing altogether. It's rare when somebody completely not aligned with it. But it could be that you outgrown that specific direction, so you want to upgrade your offer, which means you want to do something that is maybe similar type of a program, but adjust the message, adjust who you're talking to, so it pulls in correct type of client, the person that lights you up to talk to, and that your offer is actually matching who you are. So definitely do that little audit with yourself. Like, look at the offer that you're trying to promote. Are you fully aligned with it? If you are, awesome. But if you're not, what is off? Are you feeling that the type of people that would like it is not the type you want to talk to? Are you feeling it's too heavy and there are too many things to do? Like that's a lot of things. A lot of times I hear that from women entrepreneurs, and they start to feel like, oh, I'm going to be like trapped essentially, which is weird because on one sense you're saying, I want the money, I want the clients. And on another side, you're saying, but I don't want to be trapped and I don't want to have to do this. Well, they kind of like, in order to have clients, you have to want to have them. Like you have to create a space for them to come in. So that means internally you need to resolve whatever it is that makes you feel trapped. You know, it could be scheduling. It could be that your offer is way overstuffed with things that don't really need to be there. And then you're over giving, thinking that this is normal. So you have to really be honest with yourself. What is stopping you from fully being aligned with your offer? And the other side is you have to fully own it. You have to fully own the value of it. And that goes to the energetics of you believing that you can do this and believing that your client is a perfect match for that offer. If there is a wobble anywhere, you're not going to be able to sell it very well because it's energetically a discrepancy. It's like two separate patterns that are going opposite directions. They cancel each other out and then nothing happens. And that's when it feels like, oh my God, I'm working so hard. I'm doing all these things, all these marketing activities. Why is it not creating something? Well, probably you are not in the self-worth way fully owning that you're worthy of it, or the value of your offer is not fully presented. You know, you might even be owning it, but it's not translated into human speak. A lot of the times I work with coaches who are kind of non-tangible results, you know, very much out there type of language. And personal transformation niche. So this is all good and awesome, but when it comes down here, it has to be translated into something that your clients can understand, because if they can't understand, they cannot get the value of what you're actually offering. So those are exactly the things that I clarify with my clients. And a lot of times it's fine-tuning what you already have and upgrading it, and also upgrading you. That's the wealth energetics actually of you as a human being, upgrading you to be able to match the type of energies that you're bringing through and the type of offer that you want to deliver. Then selling that offer becomes easy. Then your promoting of that offer looks natural. Doesn't look like you're trying to force something within yourself, because you're fully aligned with it, and you know that whoever is your perfect client would benefit tremendously by being in your world, by working with you. So if you're noticing that this selling of your offer or something about your offer is a little bit off, that means you need to check those two areas. And I would love to give you some support on that. So if you're a coach who's already at the level that you're generating some income and you are selling your offer, so this is not a first sale ever, but you've been around for a while and you're noticing that something is off, maybe it worked before and it's not quite working now, I would love to help you. So the link is in description of this video, and you can click that link. It will lead you to a questionnaire, and then I can see sort of where you are in your business and what you're doing. So then we can set up a chat for free, and I can just look at your business and tell you what needs to happen and how I can specifically help in your unique situation, because every person is unique. Like, I don't believe that there's some cookie cutter strategies that like once you do this, somehow a miracle happens and you can sell anything. There are plenty of strategies, and if they're proven strategies, that's great. That means they work for certain people. But you have to know what kind of a strategy would work for you, how you're designing, is that strategy matching you? That's also part of what I do, is to help match your business strategy to your unique soul design, so that you are actually able to do things that work for you. Instead of doing all the things, you're only doing few things that are the right things to promote your offers. Okay, so I'd love to talk to you. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.